the San Francisco Pistahan 2023 Parade and Festival live stream.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am joined here with Franco Finn, who has actually worked with the Golden State Warriors for 21 seasons.
Yes, I cannot believe 21 years. Dub Nation, you're watching. Dub Nation, we're around the world. I love it.
Well, thank you for taking a quick break from the main stage to join us here today.
Thank you.
As we all know, you are the Golden State Warriors hype man.
Yes.
But I hear that you've been working on some brain health research awareness through UCSF. What's going on with that?
Yeah, so, I've been doing a lot of different things, obviously Warriors and Alaska Airlines and all that good stuff. But I am very proud about this. I've partnered with UCSF because I really want to bring awareness to not only the Filipino community, but the AAPI community. You know what? As we get older, we're all going to get older at some point, and memory loss. Even as young as you, there's times that we lose our memory, and some of us have family members that have Alzheimer's, things like that. So it's important, especially as my mom gets older, my family, my titas, and everybody gets older, to get your memory checked. So UCSF is doing this brain health registry. So make sure, sign up, go to memorystudy.org, and there's a little fun memory test. It's kind of cool to test how good your memory is, because how many times have you forgotten your keys, or where's my shoes? Where did I put my briefcase?
Oh, I do that all the time.
All the time.
Terrible.
And you imagine, you just want to test and make sure, especially in our community, that, hey, look, we gotta just get tested. Test. It doesn't matter how old you are, 18 and up, but especially 55 and up, 55 to 90, that is prime age group to really get your memory checked. So memorystudy.org. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, of course. Do you do anything to kind of help or train your memory? Because as a performer, as a spokesperson, you're always having to memorize things so quickly.
Yes, that's a good question. Sleep. Sleep. Number one is probably the best thing to do.
So 6 hours, 8 hours, what are we saying?
Six. On a good day. How many do you sleep? Come on.
Oh, I can't function without 8.
Oh,
I'm
you're
one of those
8
people.
sleep?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
girl, high five.
As an actor, I can't function well without it.
See, but that is amazing that you have the discipline, just like working out, sleeping. It really does affect how you are, right? And I don't want to rely on coffee or energy drinks or anything like that. I'm a hype man, yes. I'm naturally excitable.
Well, that's awesome that you are so open about talking about that type of self-care and
yes.
Checking in on yourself. That is so important, especially, reminding the community and normalizing doing that. That's amazing.
Yes. And it's really important. And what's great at our community, we respond to things, we care about our lolas, our lolos, our titas, our titos, we got to watch out for each other, and we're going to get old at some point, and we got to just check it. But it's been amazing to do the things that I've been doing. I've been traveling a lot. The Warrior season is around the corner. So Warriors, you ready? Ready for another championship? Are you ready for another championship?
Oh, I'm so ready. I am a huge Warriors fan. I almost am embarrassed when I watch games in public because I'm so
Are you the loud one that's throwing things? Come on,
I'm slightly
Draymond.
embarrassed, but Filipinos, we can be loud sometimes.
Oh yes, and we love our basketball.
Oh yes.
And I got to tell you, I'm announcing this. I haven't told anyone yet, but I am going to be the official hype man for the FIBA World Cup in the Philippines. Yes, so I'm announcing it right here on the live stream. So I'm the first and only Filipino AAPI host in the NBA. But now I get to do it back to the motherland in the Philippines where the championships are going to be. So they're actually making a big stage in the PI. I cannot wait. Mall of Asia Arena, August 25th to September 10th.
Well,
Isn't that pretty cool?
Definitely be supporting you here at home, and just your presence there is such a huge impact to so many people within our community, and reminding people that it is possible.
Yes, and what's great is there's folks that look like you and I that could be hosts. They could be hype man, hype women. They could be PA announcers. They don't have to just be the Steph Curry basketball superstar, which is great. We're going to have more Filipinos in the NBA. I could see it now. And it's amazing. We love basketball, especially in the Philippines. But now, I'm going to bring the host and the hype and the energy. I want to see more of us on these major NBA, soccer, baseball, football arenas around the country and the world, that we're hosts, we're personalities, we're actresses, actors. So Yeah, I've been doing it a long time, so let's get the next generation. So that's what I'm excited to be an ambassador and to promote that, especially in the Philippines.
So you've always been a big voice within the Filipino community. And with that being said, what drives you to play this role within this community?
You know, it's like I'm true Pinoy. Like, you know, I grew up at home with my, you know, Lola, Lolo, my mom, and my aunts and everything. Like, the heritage. I'm proud to be Filipino and Filipino American at that. Born here, but I'm just as Filipino as the next person, and I appreciate my culture. You know, I like 0 to 5 before I even went to school. That was all I surrounded with. I heard Tagalog at home and English and all that. But what I love the most is I love our work ethic. I think Filipinos are one of the hardest working people on the planet. Why? I know Joe Coy jokes around about nurses and doctors and all these people working in hotels, hospitality, because guess what? We are the hardest workers, and we care. We're such caring folks. That's why there's a lot in the nursing and medical profession, and I think we give back. We care about our, you know, we're talking about brain health and all that kind of stuff. We care about our family members. Like, you know, like we were looking out. Like, we don't leave the nest completely and say bye. You know, we come back home.
We try to bring them with us if we possibly can.
And our entourage is bigger than anything other. Like, oh yeah, your family. That's like 30 deep, y'all.
Yeah, it's like all those graduations, like I'm sure your first time being performing, your whole family came out.
Oh, first game, my whole family came out. I think I got a suite in my first game. I'm like, how many people? How many tickets you need? 50. Yeah, I need 50. I got a deep family. I got a lot of cousins and aunties and uncles. So,
I love what you also said about, you know, being Filipino, and I think stuff like going to Pistahan and realizing like, okay, like as a Filipino American, where do I fit in within my culture and my heritage? And then how can I bring my passion and my work to, you know, kind of build upon that and like be a representative here. And I think you've done such an amazing job for our community doing so.
Thank you. And I just want to inspire more people. Like I said, like it really, now, especially in my career, I've been doing this 20 plus years. I want to see more of us like grab the mic, be the hosts, be the hype woman, hype man on an NBA court.
Yes.
More than just me. Like, I want more out there, because the more representation we have, the more people are educated about who Filipinos are. You know, we're very adaptable, and I think that's what I love about you know, being Filipino is we're resilient, but we're adaptable. You know what I mean? Like, when I go out there, you know, I can talk to any audience. Kids, adults, whatever, Asian, non-Asian, doesn't matter. But we're just adaptable. We can talk our way through things, and people are gravitated towards. We're like chameleons in a good way, because, you know, just in our history in the Philippines, right, we've had so many come in and out of there, right? And so I think we've been so adaptable, from our foods to just like hip hop, music. Like, we are talented. Why is it the best singers are from Filipino the communities, right? Come on now. Shout out to Arnel Pineda, Journey. Come on now. That's like a story right there. But think about it. You go there to the Philippines, you're like, is that Journey? No, that's some guy named Arnel that sounds just like Steve Perry. Well, dang it, let's hire this guy. But no, like, aren't we the best singers?
Oh, yeah, of course.
And the dancers, come on now.
I mean, you know, I grew up fangirling over Lea Salonga. I can't be
the
only
God,
one.
Lea
Like, come on,
Salonga. Oh, my God. OG. The first to cross over. The voice of Jasmine's A Whole New World. That's her, dude.
Yeah, and with Here Lies Love, having a Filipino musical.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness. I was so excited.
And what's great to see, like, the comedy, too, like Joe Coy and all that stuff. Joey Gila, shout out to those guys. Like, it's mainstream now. You got folks every background watching comedians, and they know, because they know someone who's Filipino, they know someone who's a nerd, and they could relate. It's hilarious.
And being able to call it out as like a Filipino artist versus like before, I feel like when I was younger and acting, it's like, oh, you're an Asian artist, but being able to like, oh,
Right.
I'm Filipino and I am proud.
Yeah,
about it.
because I've gone to numerous auditions where it's like they couldn't put me places. They're like, oh, we want an Asian male to play this, and I'm like, I look in the room, yeah, technically Asian, but I don't look like any of these folks. Now it's like very specific, like Filipino, yes. I remember auditioning for a Filipino McDonald's commercial, and it was like, oh, wait, specific? Like Filipino? He goes, oh, yeah, like we're targeting Filipinos. I'm like, yes, because we are pretty huge in population, and we have buying power. So advertisers know that, you know, McDonald's and other brands, Nike, come on, like I got Nikes on right here. You know we have shoe collections. So we are marketable, right? So I'm so proud to see the Filipinos kind of evolve. And Pistahan is a great way to celebrate, not only to our own, but to everyone else out there. So
are you excited for today and tomorrow's lineup?
oh man, I'm excited for Kiana V. Not that Valenciano family. Talk about, we saw singers. How
my
is
gosh.
it the Valenciano clan from Gary V all the way to, they're all talented. I think their dog is talented too.
It's in our blood.
It's in their blood. What I guarantee you, their pets and their dogs sing. Because the Gary V's,
They'll know the pitch. They'll be singing
they
harmonies.
got
all
the
in there.
whole thing. I know. But this is so cool. Like, you know, and where you from originally?
I was born in San Francisco, so I've been
What?
in the Bay my whole life. I won't
Yes.
leave. I tried leaving. Nothing else feels like home.
Wow. So this is home for you. This is Pistahan, the largest Filipino festival pretty much on the West Coast in the North Hemisphere here. And you get to be a part of this.
Yes, I love Pistahan and everything that it has brought to my life, the people, the community. I wouldn't be where I am without them. I was
Absolutely.
a pageant girl, so thank you to all the sponsors here today.
Oh, man.
So yeah, how has Pistahan influenced you in your life?
That's a great question because Pistahan actually was one of my first festivals as a youngster
First?
hosting. Yeah, actually, a shout out to Al Perez and the team that have been here since almost day one, pretty much 30 years. And they brought me on board as a young MC, little 20-something-year-old out of college, hyped with a lot of energy. I wasn't even with the Warriors yet. That's how far back I go with Pistahan. I was not even with the Warriors.
So what was it like then, hosting then, and what is it like hosting today?
Oh, that's a great question. And back then, I mean, it's still the same, right? Yerba Buena. I'm seeing more diversity. I'm not
Really?
going to lie. Yeah, I'm looking in the crowd, and it's like non-Filipinos. It's other Asians. It's black, white. It's young. It's old. This is a community celebration, and they know they're going to find good food here. I smelled this probably from the Sunset where I'm from. And I'm like, the parade has started. Oh, it's coming. There's food because you know we're all going to be eating a lot of food
I know.
today.
I think it was like one of the. I took a break before we started and was like, okay, I'm gonna walk around and just see so I know what I want to get after this live stream. And
yeah.
I was like, it's gonna be a hard
Okay,
one.
what's your choices? Because I haven't eaten yet. So for those, I'm sorry I'm making you hungry, but we are going to go eat back there.
Oh yeah, you'll see it on social media. I'm sure you'll.
Yes.
Know,
But what's your go-to? What do you like?
Oh, desserts. I go for
you
desserts.
You go straight to
I
dessert.
go straight to desserts.
You're like, man, I'm just.
But they have senior seasick here, which is like
okay, all right.
my fave.
So what do you like? Like ube stuff, halo halo.
Oh, everything.
Really?
Literally everything.
I love
I'm not
leche
scared.
flan.
I'll eat I eat balut. I'm not scared.
Really, girl? You are true Pinay right there. Balut is.
Do you eat balut?
Actually, I do. It's like, just think of it as chicken soup.
The soup is the best part.
The soup is the best part.
Yes.
Now, when I get to the beak, just don't look. You know, it's a little rubbery.
Just mix it in with your rice. You'll be fine.
That's true. Put a little salt in there. Pepper. You're good to go. Let's have some balut. Is there balut out here today? Let's find it.
Watch someone bring us balut.
I'll be like, oh, yes. No, I love balut, though. It's
so
actually
good.
pretty good. Do you like dinuguan?
Oh, that's the one that I've never tried it.
You never? Okay.
So I feel like.
Well,
do you know how
the joke is
to make
running.
it?
Huh?
Do you know how to make it?
I don't know how to make it, but I know how to eat it, that's for sure. But it is chocolate meat, they say, just as it looks brown. It's not chocolate. We all know that. But as kids, they just say, try the chocolate meat. It's good. It's good. Okay, you're like, it doesn't taste like chocolate, but it's good, right? I go, yeah. And then you start liking it.
I think, when I think about Filipino food and introducing it to other people, and we talked about diversity, right?
Yeah.
So do you think that, do you think that Filipino food is a great way to bridge our culture to other people who may not know of it yet?
That's a great question because it you know what? Food bridges all, right? I mean, think about it. The first thing we eat, like, oh, I'm hungry. It's dinner time, or it's lunch, or it's breakfast. It's like food. But Filipino is a gateway food. Like the lumpia is like, I mean, it's our version, right, of the egg roll or the whatever. But I think the lumpia's got an edge over all those. And it's like the entree. It's finger food. It's grab and go. You're like, what's this? It's like, it's got spice. It's a little sweet, the meat, and it's crunchy. It gets you in, and then you move on to like pancit. What are the like the top three that like other cultures will finally like say, oh yeah, I've had adobo before, which is
Yeah, I feel like adobo
is up there. Pancit lumpia for sure.
Yeah, I feel like some people even say caldereta.
Oh, so other folks are kind of, caldereta. You know, the one thing that is a different taste bud, and I think only Filipinos really, really like it because we love that sour stuff, is sinigang, right?
Oh,
But I like it sour.
That's my favorite.
Isn't it the bomb? It's like comfort food, but you have to...
you got to get the extra tamarind packet.
Oh my! So you like yours extra sour then? And it's an acquired taste though, because I have folks like my wife. She's not Filipino. She's Dominican, and she's not quite a huge fan of sinigang because that sour, that's not in her taste palette. But she's starting to get there. But that's one that I think that once people kind of try it, it's kind of that that sour addicting. You know what I'm saying? It's like salt and vinegar chips. Either you hate it or you love it. And I used to hate it. I'm like, salt and vinegar? Why would you do that? And then all of a sudden...
It's like how people feel about bagoong. You know, they're like, I'm not quite sure. And I'm like, but if you eat it with the right meat...
Oh, you're good.
It's a whole new world.
Yes, it's a whole new world. Dinuguan, it tastes so good. No, I'm just...
Copyrighted by
Copyrighted. That's the remix. No, I'm just kidding. We're having fun. You're fun to talk to. We need to do more of this, man. I love this.
Aww.
Look at that. Host, so you're a pageant queen.
Yes, former, very former.
Not very former, no, very former. But now, look, you have a platform. See, I love that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, platforms are great to speak about your purpose, and stuff like that. I mean, you've done so much work with nonprofit organizations.
Yes.
I saw that you worked with Make-A-Wish, which I love working with them.
Yes.
American Red Cross.
Oh my gosh, I'm an auctioneer, so I've been raising a lot of money doing nonprofit work, but I'm also very involved in the city. San Francisco. I know we're wrapping up here, but I'm proud of this city, what we've done. I'm a film commissioner for San Francisco. I'm on the executive board for the SF Chamber of Commerce, Hotel Council of San Francisco. So I'm really passionate about tourism and people visiting our city, and even more so, promoting Filipino culture at Pistahan. So it's been nice.
Well, we're really grateful to have you be an ambassador for the Bay Area and representing the Filipino community here, and to be our MC here at Pistahan this year.
Thank you so much. I'm ready to eat now. Let's go.
I'll see you out there.
New world. See, you want to bring that double duo? You'd be a good Jasmine. I'll be a good Aladdin, and we'll go on a magic carpet ride.
Okay, I'm a manifest it now for us.
Yes. Karaoke session. We'll see you later. All right, everybody.
The San Francisco Pistahan 2023 Parade and Festival is brought to you by